Hello everyone, and welcome to Divine Debut. This is Kathy speaking. Thank you so much for being here today, the 7th of June of 2021, Monday. Who likes Mondays? I don't like Mondays. I'm sure a lot of you out there don't like Mondays. Even if you're not at work, on Monday we still feel a sense of obligation to do work. So logically, it's the second day of the week, even though we feel it's the first day, Sunday, which is the day of the sun. We know that the sun, being Leo, is all about leadership, okay? Sunday is supposedly the day of rest these days. I think some people work harder on a Sunday, the shops being open 7 days a week. People don't get the rest that they should. Anyway, it's like everything sort of blends into one. I totally disagree with weekend work, but the way things are in the world right now, it's hard times, and obviously life is asking of, more hard work. It's very Saturnian at this time, everyone. Hope that you're doing well anyway. Hope you had a wonderful weekend. Thank you so much for understanding that I may be taking a day here or a day there. As you noticed, I did not upload a daily message, but I did do the divine spread. For those of you that have not viewed the video, the message, it goes from week to week, the divine spread. So astrologically, I will go into a few details at the end of the video. Those of you that are interested, do stay on. I also wanted to mention before I do the reading about my break, I'm not going to be taking a huge break. So I just did call out to all of you, those of you that are needing a personal reading. I'm thinking of putting a hold on the personal readings. That way I can catch up with all the readings for the channel and for Patreon. As a lot of you know, I'm just really, really busy. That's why those of you that have ordered a personal reading, I always give you like an approximate time, 2 weeks ahead. And that's like me pushing it, right? Trying to get your messages out soon, because I know you're all very in need of the guidance. Nevertheless, so it's the personal readings that will go on hold. I will be taking 1 or 2 days off here and there. I will let you know if I'm going to go away for a couple of weeks. I still will be guiding you with messages just randomly, but I'm not going to leave you. Those of you that are thinking that I'm going to stop fully for, let's say, a couple of weeks or a month, no, that's not the case. All right, so stick around if you want to know what's going on with the planets and how they're affecting us, just personal experiences plus the people I talk to. All right, we're around the corner from eclipse. An eclipse, we're in between eclipses. We know that times are not easy. Anyway, let's see what the cards, what the energies are, what Spirit is guiding. Okay, so Spirit, please guide 7th of June of 2021. What's going on? What's going on in the world, collectively, personally? Oh, just dropped a card. We've got the 5 of Wands. Yes, a lot of us are feeling a bit of a tug of war here. There's competitive energies, where there's conflict within people themselves, within relationships, but changes are on the horizon. Thank you, archangels. What are the messages for today? Or, of course, whenever you view this message, happy birthday, dear Gemini. Hope that you're having a wonderful solar return. Yes, your life is going through fundamental changes. Your foundation is changing fully. So let's see what's going on. We've got the Death card, Scorpio. Ooh, Ten of Pentacles. Family, business, your well-being. When I speak of well-being, your emotional, financial security, changes, transformation within a family. There could be an ending to a certain business, an ending of a chapter. Remember that Scorpio is also money that comes from another source outside of you. There's some sort of transformation. That's something has transformed here concerning maybe something to do with your livelihood. Remember, Scorpio is, it's also, yes, it's sex. It's the house of sex. But Scorpio and right across, which we've got the Ten of Pentacles, right? So it's Earth, Taurus, I would say here. For a lot of you, the money axis. Also, if there's been no value in something, there's been a change. I feel that the transformation has got the possibility, well, there's a restart here, or some of you could be feeling a sense of abundance, or very stable with your money. This is great promise here. Even if it's a restart, we're looking at the Ace of Pentacles. This is some form of a commitment or something long-term, something that will make you feel quite secure. It's just crazy how the cards always tend to show up when they're necessary. I mean, that is a true message here. It fell out before, so Five of Wands, a tug of war. This is an opposition. This is an opposition. This is competition. This is not being on the same page or needing to do the work to succeed, because the Six of Wands comes after the Five of Wands, right? Conflict within family as well. The transformation needs to happen. Oh, my dear. The Devil is beneath the card of Scorpio and Pluto. Now, we've got Pluto transiting Capricorn, changing the foundations. This is on a collective scale and world matters as well, not only on a personal scale. The Devil, restrictions, fears of change. This is also a very sexual tendency. Scorpio and Capricorn, the Devil, right? This is a cycle that, you know, something needs to change here. Doing the same thing over and over again is sheer madness. That's why Scorpio is here. Pluto, that promises the transformation of this. Now, even Pluto, because Pluto speaks of, you know, the masses, the people in Capricorn, and a transformation of the hierarchy. Remember, the patriarchy. Capricorn is leadership. It's cardinal earth. What have, you know, who's been having all the riches, the governments or the people on a collective scale? That's transforming, that's changing. Money is changing hands. Prosperity is changing. Those who felt prosperous, that stole, let's say, because remember that Scorpio is also the forbidden fruit. It shows the snake, right? Hidden matters, secrecy, skeletons in the closet will be coming out. Truths will be revealed. Those that stole and were not standing in integrity, they'll be facing their karma and justice, especially with Jupiter that will ingress back into Aquarius, okay, and finish off, because the blessings need to come to the people. Aquarius is the people. Now, Saturn is in Aquarius, strong. Saturn is like in Aquarius. It's think of Aquarius also ruled by Uranus, and Saturn in Aquarius squaring. The possibility of change is here, okay? The possibility to find a way, a scientific, intelligent way, Uranus, to be relieved from those fears, the Saturnian darkness, let's say, Okay, the restrictions upon humanity. Oh, wow. Talk about fears. 9 of Swords. Someone is scared to close up a cycle here. Very, I'm going to say self-conscious. Maybe they don't trust in the, they don't trust that they're taken care of, that there is, you know, they're standing in their fears. They're in their fears. They're in the darkness. They're not trusting that the divine is there transforming the difficulties in everyone's life in all situations, right? And we've got the Knight of Pentacles, Virgo. Knight of Pentacles, slow and steady movement forward, trusting that, I mean, the Virgo energy, now we're in Mercury retrograde, even Virgo matters have stopped, right? We're looking at the details, trying to read between the lines. It's the time of doing the work right now. Matters concerning the past could be coming back. There's a lot of fears here. How do we move forward? How does one move forward for this new beginning? Remember, there is a restart here. It's all about looking at things closely, believing that things can transform and can mutate. Remember, Virgo is a mutable sign. Mercury's in Gemini, the mutable cross, Jupiter in Pisces, across from Virgo. And also, of course, the eclipses happening on the mutable axis, Gemini and Sagittarius. There's difficulties, but there's also blessings. Remember that Jupiter is bringing many blessings over is trining over to the water signs, right? Venus in Cancer. Obviously, the blessings of Jupiter in Pisces is also in trine to Scorpio. These are helpful energies, right? Think of Venus in the sign of Cancer now, the home, matters to do with the past, trining over to the Scorpio energy. Remember, we had Scorpio here, right? And don't forget that because, okay, there's not much going on in Scorpio, but remember that across from Scorpio is Taurus. That's where Uranus is. So it's touching on the Scorpio-Taurus axis. The moon is on in Taurus now on Uranus. So it's helpful energies. It's a feel-good energy. It's sudden things coming through, sudden help, unexpected help coming through from Spirit. Don't lose your faith. Don't give up. Don't get stuck in your fear. Let's see what's going on. We will see more cards in a moment. What's going on? What's the Karma Dharma today, please, Spirit? And we've got the Emperor. The Emperor we know is a leader. He can be someone that can provide security, even though he's got a lot that he's dealing with. So Aries, Taurus. This is someone that is in a position of power, someone that we want on our side. Those of you that are dealing with an Aries, remember Chiron is moving through Aries. Chiron is in Aries, and Aries is instigating new beginnings. It's cardinal fire. Now, as I've said, Mars is not strong in Cancer, but it's going to enter in a few days. Leo, that's when things will start to, we'll get to see the fire as, yes, we've been dealing with no fire. We haven't had either the ability or the urge or the door having been opened for the fire to manifest, right? Where we've got a lot of mutable energies. So mutable means things are not steady, they're not stable. There's a lot of mutations and changes happening, but they're happening with a lot of difficulty because there's no fire, all right? There's no fire in the astrology right now. And the Emperor is also someone that is very fiery. This is someone that's wanting to move forward, to take action, to bring security, stability to a certain situation. But there's a lot of frustration and dealings with the past before we can move forward. We need to make sure, remember that we know we've done the work, we've planned, we've strategized. Okay, and again, this can speak of confrontations that are holding us back. Okay, not being in balance and in sync here for this new beginning. Let's see what's beneath the 5. Wow, the Tower, Mars. There is the Mars energy. Okay, and Uranus in Taurus, obviously. I see someone blowing their top. Too much frustration I'm feeling here. Sexual frustration, the ability not to move forward, to be able to see the those foundations being put down. Someone's wanting to do the work, they're putting in the effort, but they're being stopped, okay, as we're in retrograde time, and there's a very important decision that someone is needing to make. Remember, 2 of Swords is I don't see the light. I need to go with what my heart is telling me, my intuition. And we've got a soulmate connection here. For some of you, the children could be holding back a situation. Again, 6 of Cups is looking back at the past when times were so different, so innocent. There's a lot of quiet. There's a lot of mysticism here. A lot of secrecy concerning a soulmate connection as well. Let's see what's beneath the Devil. What is going on here? We've got the Ace of Pentacles, you see. So yes, something to do with money, a career, a new beginning. I even noticed the Ace of Pentacles on the Devil here. Capricorn, someone wanting to do the work, wanting to secure a financial situation, a home, okay, maybe even a commitment here. Someone could be stuck and limited because of a marriage, because of some sort of commitment. Remember, Juno is in retrograde in Sagittarius, where we had the lunar eclipse. Something is going on here. Let's see. Yeah, look, see, this can be a clandestine connection, a very strong sexual attraction as well, secretive connection here. There's a lot of worries because there's no action here. Remember that the Hanging Man is Pisces. Someone hasn't been communicating here. A lot of secrecy, but it's also someone out there is doubting whether this is a spiritual connection or a karmic connection. So there's a lot of worry concerning that. Now, for those of you where you're needing to close up a major cycle, it's not easy, obviously. You need to prove yourself once more, I'm going to say, with the Devil. We've got Pisces is believing in the divine, right? Jupiter is there. Jupiter in Pisces can also speak of severing ties wherever there's been secrecy, lack of truths, deception. Okay, I feel that we're meant to know when we're going to be, when we need to know, okay? That's why, because we're going to have the information. It's Kronos, it's Saturn. Kronos will give you the green light when the timing is right, okay? When you get the key, that key to that open door, the solution to the restrictions, to the boundaries that have been put up. Okay, now this, of course, the Capricorn can speak of establishments, can speak of governments, can speak of commitments. There's the timing card, Kronos. As I said, it's going to be time. There's a cuckoo clock here. You will get the message coming through, and you'll know. This is like an alarm where someone's either needing to wake up. Yeah, divine timing. It's got so many clocks on there. It's the wheel of fate. Let's see what's beneath the Knight of Pentacles. We've got the Ace of Cups, you see. 2 aces here, everyone. This is a love situation, or the potential here is for something long-term that's going to make you happy. Could be love, this could be a spiritual business that some of you are wanting to manifest here, to produce, you're setting down those foundations. It's like building, but finding a lot of limitations and restrictions ahead of you. Wow. Keep the faith. There it is. There again is the coffin and Scorpio energies. Remember, Scorpio is money. It's money coming through from others. It's also, this is saying that your burdens will end. They're coming to an end, right? There will be a rebirth after the coffin. Something needs to fall away. Remember that lunar eclipse in Sag, right? The heavy burden. And we've got the well here, so the possibilities are endless. The well speaks of a lot of water, a lot of emotion, a lot of psychic ability. Remember that back in the days they would look into the well and from the reflection would receive higher messages. But a lot of water and the well can speak of fears as well. The fears of drowning in too much illusion, too much deception. And it's a 5, just like that 5 of Wands. The possibilities are endless here, please, Spirit. What are the possibilities here? Oh, my God. The book. The book means secrets, secrecy, knowledge, a learning curve. Wow. 8, right? We've got a 10, a 9, a couple of 8s, and a 5. And we've got the birds, jitterness, excitement, gossip, news. A lot of news is going to come through. At this time, we're meant to hold on and wait. Trust in the divine plan. We've got the Fool card beneath, Aries, Pisces. So the possibility for that new start, someone's ready to take that leap of faith, but they still need to hold on for a moment. 5 of Swords, conflict, competition. 5s are changes, remember, legalities. And we've got the Star card. And I want to say on this account here, the Star, the possibility for a wish fulfillment is here, but it's very slow in coming. This is fame, fortune, healing, and hope. And remember, Jupiter is going to ingress back into Aquarius to finish off the blessings towards humanity, towards something that's internet-based, something that has been very far away for you. Those of you that have been connecting to someone that is at a distance, the physical distance may be what is holding someone back here. 4 of Wands, the 11 card, right? The card of marriage. Someone is wanting a marriage. They're wanting a new beginning, a restart, maybe in a marriage, maybe even releasing any lack of happiness in their commitments. Is it a business? Is it a family situation? What is it for you? It'll be different for all of you. Anyway, let's take some, I want to take 3 Sibilas today. What's beneath the birds here? And we've got the tree. So family matters, a marriage, a spiritual connection, someone's health here. The tree that can speak of health. And we've had a lot of difficulties with health. Recently, I've heard of a lot of people having health issues coming up. Is it the bone, the skeleton, Capricorn, Pluto in Capricorn? Is it matters to do with the hands? It's Gemini. Is it psychological health issues? Pisces, Virgo right across, right? physical health. And why am I mentioning Virgo? Because we know that Mercury retrograde in Gemini, Mercury rules Virgo as well. And the position that Mercury is in now with the retrograde, square to Neptune in Pisces, thinking back to the beginning of 2020, if you remember, Mercury was retrograding in that area. That's when the big news of the pandemic started. So, and remember that Pisces is also medicines, Virgo, physical health, Pisces, mental health, a sense of imprisonment, hospitals. Okay, this square from Neptune to Mercury retrograding in mutable signs. So it's touching on mutable signs more. Pisces, Virgo, Gemini, Sagittarius. So there could be health issues. I was feeling very under the weather Saturday, very low in energy, health, a bit of a health sort of knocking on my door, health issue knocking on my door, sore tummy, intestines. That's Virgo. Virgo rules the intestines. So, and I've spoken to some people, some clients have told me they had stomach issues, just very lethargic. Remember Mars squaring over to Neptune, Mars in Cancer squaring over to Neptune in Pisces. So a lot of even this card speaks of nervousness, tension, worries, right? But this is, the birds are always, this is connection to other people, to friends. This is positive messages coming through from friendships, the support, I would say. So remember, 12 is sacrifice. It is Pisces. Sacrifice, but also compassion towards others, as everyone's going through a lot at this time. Let's see what's going on. We've got the Tower, Disgrazia, Seven of Swords. We've got the Il Nemico, the Scorpio energy. We've got the snake here. So a lot of swords, a lot of worry. Seven of Swords, information unknown. Okay. And we've got the Donna Maritata. The Donna Maritata, which is a mother figure, or it's the ability to manifest. Remember, she's like the Empress. So it's a number 12 on her. So she's sacrificed a lot. So she's a wonderful energy. I do see with the Il Nemico, this I see here, anything that is negative, karmic, or needs transforming. I do feel that the Disgrazia, the Tower, this is like Uranus squaring over to Saturn for me. And of course the Plutonian energy, where the transformation will happen and the ability will come through after sacrifice and closing maybe a karmic chapter of the past, maybe even truth coming through, because Mercury is bringing up Mercury retrograde, right, in Gemini. There's going to be a lot of truths coming through, a lot of communication, and we're revisiting past matters. So the ability to manifest is here after sacrifice and holding on and waiting. And we've got La Reunion here, everyone. 8 of Wands. This does speak of reconnecting with this retrograde Mercury at this point. For some of you, it may not be Mercury retrograde. We're in retrograde season, mid-year. Just so you know, it's not only Mercury that's retrograding. Saturn is retrograding. Jupiter is very slowly to retrograde on the 20th. Neptune, everything is, mid-year is retrograde season. So it's like a change, a change of season, a change of our environment and everything around us. 8 of Wands, flight, travel, those love messages come through. Someone is challenged to send out those messages. There's also a power struggle here, everyone. Pluto opposing Mars, Pluto and Capricorn opposing Mars, and the energies were very tumultuous yesterday, the day before that. Power struggles, competitive energies. I'm going to say come through with the Piscean energy, not with the Aries energy, right? Remember, Aries is the ram, it's the warrior. The shadow side of Aries is, I'm going to do this, I'm going to make war, I'm going to use my weapons, whatever I can use to win this over. Take the action, but come from a place of love. That's my advice to you. And there's a reunion, a reconnection here. There is a meeting here. This could also be the planning of a meeting, coming together with a beloved. Could be a soulmate, could be a twin flame. Five of Cups, some of you thought that this could not happen. Remember, Five of Cups is having regrets concerning the past. Alegres al core, this may have been a love triangle as well. Some of you are shedding someone or a situation that's been holding you back, or this could be done from the person that you are either waiting on or hoping to connect with. Let's take the energy oracle, 7th of June. Fourth chakra, Archangel Raphael. Oh my God, the heart chakra, love, relationships, and self-acceptance. It's a number 38, everyone. It's a number 11. Okay, this is the heart chakra. This is a heartfelt connection where there are a lot of secrets. There will be a lot of things that will be known. A lot of you are going to learn about someone's life transforming. Their life is transforming on many, many levels. Someone's beliefs are changing here as well. Okay, look here, we've got Saturn, Jupiter, and Pluto. Huge players, and Neptune, right? All the outer planets, and Neptune twice here. Strong Neptunian energies. Wow. And we know that Neptune can be really tough. Let's take a message from the gods, and then I will just go into a little bit more of the astrology. Just a couple more things that I'd like to talk to you about. Dear gods, what is the message for today? 7th. Remember that 11, number 11, everyone, is Libra, and it's justice. Can speak of legalities, but it's also harmony and fairness. Oh my God, Neptune. Oh my God, how many times? Earth shaker. Oh my dear, I just got the goosebumps, everyone. Neptune can be really, we see Saturn as being really tough, but Neptune, the god of the seas, he's an earth shaker. He's going to shake the earth. Okay, we're in the water. Look at that. We're at the bottom of the sea here, where there is a lot of, this is strong intuition, but it speaks of great deception, and also a lot of illusions, a lot of, high intuition, obviously, but the ability to create. Neptune, the god of the seas, right? Those masks are going to be coming down. Neptune is the media. It's anything that we can create. What is real and what is not, right? Is this a spiritual connection? Is this a divine connection? As Jupiter and Neptune are in Pisces. Is this real, or is this all about deception? Number 18, the moon. So someone's foundation, matters of motherhood, your country, right? Cancer is the home. Your foundations, anything to do with your heritage. Pisces, unconditional love or deception. We're going to find out with this disgrazia. This is the earth shaker here. I see it as very positive. Yes, it's not easy, but do not lose faith here with Neptune. Poseidon, God Poseidon. Let's just quickly read just the message, as we've read the mythology a few times. Just quickly. Poseidon is the earth shaker who demands respect. If he is dishonored, he is unstoppable in his fury. The earth may be shaking for you at this time, and this can be literal tremors and seismic action, everyone, with Uranus moving through Taurus. Okay, this could speak of a tsunami. Old structures that are no longer useful to you are breaking down, and a new knowledge is removing the foundations on which you've built your current place in life. The truth is, the old foundations no longer serve you, regardless of whether you feel ready to face that fact or not, for they would not have crumbled if they were built on anything that was still truly substantial. The bigger picture may not be in sight right now, but when the time is right, the bounty of a new land will be revealed, and it will be up to you to take the next step. I do feel through this that there will be earth shattering news that's going to be coming through, that we're going to be hearing about. And we see this structure that is beneath the water. It is obviously, it's very much related to Greece, and back in those days, Roman times, right? And remember that the disappearance of Atlantis, right, which obviously a lot of people, have been trying to find where the land of Atlantis was. Remember that, I don't know for those of you that realize, but Atlantis they were very much the egocentric, think of the pyramid. They were at the height of technology, and there were so many riches. But they were not standing in integrity. They were not providing to people. They were very egocentrical. They were very much about their own gains. So obviously it was the shadow side of humanity, and the abundance that was hoarded, let's say, they took from the people. But as we know, there was a great battle. Okay, so Athens, which was also, there was conflict between Athens and Atlantis. Athens was Greece then, right? There was a tug of war, and obviously the city of Atlantis was the shadow side. It was the Cronian side, because they did not respect and they did not give thanks for their riches. So there was a very big battle against the light and the darkness, and obviously the light won. Technology was years ahead, and therefore obviously there was probably seismic action. I don't know the very progressed weapons that they had back then, where a whole country was able to disappear off the face of the earth because of water. So we see here that the land of Atlantis was covered by water. They were submerged into the depths of the seas, disappearing act, right? Just like a magician can pull something just very magically, can hide it from you, or can show, something that they're manifesting, that they're wanting you to see. This is trickery. Neptune is trickery, remember. And with Mercury retrograding, the trickery will be shown. Okay, so earth-shaking news will be happening now. A lot of matters to do with old foundations, old stories will be coming back up. Okay, and it says the bigger picture may not be in sight right now, but when the time is right, the bounty of a new land will be revealed, and it will be up to you to take the next step. This is a time of clearing. The old house has burned to the ground. I got the goosebumps. And it is time to build a new one. You may feel sad, angry, or scared. And you must allow yourself to feel all of these emotions. But the truth is, this is an incredibly exciting time, full of new opportunities and possibilities, right? Enjoy it. Ride the waves into a new phase of your life, for adventure awaits you. And adventure waits everyone right now. So I will leave the reading there. Thank you so much. To those of you that are interested only in the cards, let's see astrologically now what the possibilities are here. So for those of you that are on Patreon, please look out for the new moon, the solar eclipse, obviously, that I will be doing, and I'm going into each sign as this new moon in Gemini, which is an amplified new moon, obviously, new beginnings. Don't forget, it's happening around the 10th, 11th, so depending on where you are in the world, of course. It's on the 10th in the Northern Hemisphere. So send your wishes out to Spirit. This is for everyone, obviously. Gemini's somewhere in our charts for everyone. At this moment now, we've got the moon right on Uranus, and it's sextiling over to Venus in Cancer. So expect good news concerning home, matters to do with the past. Venus is very sensitive, of course, in the sign of Cancer. And Uranus on top of, let's say, the moon on top of Uranus. This can be a time of stress, but maybe even good surprises coming through. Okay, unexpected things could be communicated here as well. New ideas. Emotionally, someone's ready to make a change concerning their foundation. Remember that Pluto and Capricorn opposing opposite to Mars. Mars is coming at the last degrees, which we know that the last degrees are very difficult, okay, in the sign of Cancer. So this opposition speaks of obsessions, tumultuous energies, power struggles. And I've been saying, get your foot off the pedal. It's not a time to speed. It can be very tumultuous, very dangerous. So look out. Mars can be sharp objects. Pluto can mean a death, right? Please take care. Take care. Okay, so as I was saying before, that health issues or revisiting matters to do with early 2020 with that great conjunction. The big players, right? Pluto, Jupiter was up there. Mercury was up there. Let me just go to... Let me just go back then. Obviously, Saturn and Pluto, the two malefics, had conjoined. Jupiter amplified all those energies. Mars came in to join. Mercury was up there. I mean, so much has been happening in the world and in our own personal lives. As we've been saying, I mean, it's all about transforming the foundations, those deep-rooted foundations, right? Maybe even restrictions that have been holding us back. It took a lot of work. That's why it's taking so much time. We're dealing with karma. A karmic purge is happening in the world. The USA is going through their Plutonian return. We know there's so much going on there in the US. And those of you, because a lot of you watch me from there, you're already aware of it. Okay? Even though a lot is not being spoken of, but the truths are going to come through. So those of you that are mutable signs from the 12th degree till the 28th, so Pisces, Virgo, Sagittarius, and Gemini, Mercury had retrograded back in February of 2020 on top of Neptune. And now Mercury is squaring over to Neptune in Pisces. So it's bringing back matters from those eclipses then, the Great Conjunction. Okay, so from the 12th degree till the 28th degree, that touches on those of you that are born in mutable energies, right? Mutable signs from the second decan to the third decan mainly. Those of you that are born in the first 10 days of the mutable signs are not so much affected by that time and that retrograde, because I'm talking about the degrees back then with Mercury retrograding, right? All right, I will leave you with that. Thank you so much, everyone. Hope that you enjoyed the information and that the information is helpful for you to and your own personal journey here. I want to thank you so much for your support, for your love always, your comments, and I will be back again just around the corner. Thank you. Talk to you soon.